Yo, what's up guys? AFC Dino here and welcome to a new video. We're gonna be continuing with this Breloom team. Yeah, let's have some fun guys. There's Breloom actually putting in so much work, especially against defensive teams. Against offensive teams, it's a bit more difficult, I gotta say. But I've seen quite some offensive teams putting a Chansey on the team with Wish Teleport, and that's when Breloom can take advantage. But yeah, guys, if you are interested in this team, you can check it out on Patreon. We are getting our first game. There's a Superior on the team. There's a Chansey on this one as well. If I can get up rocks, maybe we can pressure. But every time the Chansey clicks a wish, obviously the Skarmory comes in. However, if I can kill the Mamoswine, I might be able to win this game with Zapdos just by Volt switching around and getting in my Weavile. Because looking at his Ice type resist, it's only Mamoswine with Thick Fat, which is not really a resist because it is neutral. It's actually resisted because he's an Ice type. He's a ground type, but he's an Ice type, so that's neutral, and then he has Thick Fat. So Mamoswine would be the only resist on the team. How should we go about this? I'm going to start it off with my SUICUNE in case he leads up with the Mamoswine. It's gonna be bad if I lead Gliscor or something into that. Yeah. Just go off that. I'm just gonna throw off a Scald here. Basically not allowing... Maybe I can get a burn, you know? But me throwing off Scalds against him is going to be really nice. And I'm gonna bring in my Zapdos, assuming he's gonna bring in the Chansey. And we're just gonna debug there. I don't really care if he clicks Toxic on me. He actually goes Superior. I do have Hurricane on this, which I kind of want to click. Because if he clicks Sub and I miss... Let's say if he clicks Substitute and I miss, I can debug on the next turn. Okay, he is going for it. Let's see if I can kill. Like, why are you doing this, bro? Why, bro? Why are you trying to click Leaf Storm onto me, man? That makes no sense. Assuming Mamoswine comes in now. Obviously, I do need to be able to debug with this guy. I can debug now, but Skarmory can still get up rocks against me. So I would rather just bring in my SUICUNE now and go from there, I guess. Because, funnily enough, my SUICUNE can kind of win. Fortunately, I wasn't able to... Okay, that's going to Gallade. It's a bit annoying, of course. Could have Leaf Blade, technically. So I think my play is just to go into my Gliscor. If he randomly Ice Punches here, he's the GOAT. Then I will applaud you for that. He clicks Trick. Funnily enough, my Gliscor isn't too important. So, yeah, I would just Earthquake him. Because this guy is a bit of a threat. A bit less of a threat. But he could have Ice Punch. He could have Ice Punch, technically. I wonder if I should just Earthquake the guy. Gave me a Choice Scarf, so I should get up guaranteed rocks as well. Okay, if we analyze this game... if I go for rocks here... How does that help me? Because I feel like Earthquaking means I remove this guy. But on the other hand, if I get up rocks, I pressure the Dragonite. I pressure Skarmory as well with my Breloom, which might be able to knock out the Skarmory. Oh, actually, it doesn't, but Skarmory cannot switch in. So it's really the choice between do I go for rocks here? It's gonna help me in a long process, but if I go for rocks and he Ice Punches me, I die here, and then he gets to do some shenanigans on the next turn. Or do I go for Earthquake here? And get the chip on this guy, but he can also swap out. So it's a bit of a choice between that. I think I'd rather go for rocks there. as he goes Chansey. So this works out extremely well. I get off my rocks. I get in my Breloom now. I do not knock out the Skarmory, unfortunately, if he does Wish here. But I can close combat now if Skarmory does end up coming in. I could technically do that, but yeah, Dragonite comes in, which is logical. Here's the thing, Mamoswine gonna be at 50. If I go SUICUNE, I actually don't need Chansey to wall anything. So I could technically go SUICUNE, but he has that Mamoswine, which I needed for. So I will just go this. And confirm whether he is Dragon Jam, whether he's Lumberry. But that looks to be Lumberry. But the thing is, the next Dragon Claw also doesn't knock me out. So I would just Toxic here again, as he goes for that again, which is fine, because he's on a timer now. Because what is my Chansey really walling on his team, right? So he did get to +2, which is obviously a bit annoying, but I think I got what I kind of wanted off this. So we just Seismic Toes and let him knock me out with the Dragon Claw. He's at +2, but I think my Gliscor should live that. I'm gonna see if that works. So Gliscor versus the Dragonite. Dragon Claw. The +2 Adamant. Should do around 80 something. Which means, because it's just about stalling out the turn. So I'm gonna get in Weavile, and this is kind of forcing him, because I can easily Ice Shard here, and he dies. So I'm gonna bring in my Gliscor now. Gliscor is on a Choice Scarf. On his extreme speed. Because I'm not on a Poison Orb. But he's taking that poison damage. So if I protect now, I'm going to survive the next turn. And at this point, he cannot switch in his Dragonite on Wish. And I might be able to get off a double protect. So if he goes Chansey, I go straight into Breloom. And Dragonite dies to rocks. Unless he has Defog on Skarmory as well. So he's in a really tough position there. And this way I kept my SUICUNE full HP against, around full HP against the Mamoswine. So I should always get off a Scald against him. Because Gliscor on a Choice Scarf versus a Skarmory is not doing that much. Obviously, Breloom can still come in, pick up a kill. But my Zapdos should be able to be delayed. If I can get off a double protect, it would obviously be nice. Okay. So in terms of doing something, I'm bringing in my Zapdos. If he brings in the Mamoswine, I at least force him to take rocks damage. Plus my Zapdos can still switch out against him. And he does indeed go into Skarmory, which is pretty great. So what I want to do here is, I kind of want to Volt Switch. Because it forces him to... Because if he switches out, he dies to close combat from Breloom. Like, he literally has to go into something like Mamoswine, right? And he goes Chansey, and now I should be able to pick off a kill. Because I don't necessarily need HP. I'm pretty sure Gallade is not Shadow Sneak. So, even if my Zapdos is at 1 HP, it will still attack before the Gallade. But now I should be able to get in my Breloom. And I can just throw off this close combat because now Skarmory will pretty much die, I think. At 38, it definitely dies. So we just throw off the close combat there. Skarmory gone, and this is opening up Weavile so much. And Gallade is poisoned as well. So right here, using Breloom, I will always pressure the Chansey. So I think my play is to sack Zapdos. I'm gonna die here anyway. But he's gonna take poison damage. I'm gonna get him a Weavile, and we just Icicle Spear at this point. I can Night Slash as well. What's better? How much am I doing with Night Slash against Chansey? Because I just need to put the Gallade low enough for SUICUNE to win. So we have Night Slash against Chansey. Like 30, but he's on rocks. He's coming in at 66. So that's a roll. Against the Gallade, I'm doing 83, which means he's gonna die to poison. 83, he's gonna die to poison. Because if I use Icicle Spear and I get 2 hits, that can kind of screw me over. So I'm just gonna Night Slash here, and we do knock him out. Perfect. He goes into Mamoswine, which might indicate that he's Scarfed. This might indicate that he's Scarfed. I would just Night Slash here. Leftovers. Oh, he's just leftovers. I would have used Night Slash against him anyway. However, at this point, I can just Scald. Even if Chansey comes in, I get in my Breloom. And it doesn't matter if he doubles. It's leftovers Memo. I can just hard swap in my SUICUNE against it. He cannot Wish Teleport to Mamoswine either. Like if he wants to make... I can switch in my SUICUNE on the Mamoswine. He does teleport there, which is completely fine. Leftovers Memo is crazy though. Like, really, bro? Plus, I don't think he can even kill me. He uses Ice Shard, so he might not even have... oh, he's fearing the Mach Punch. Let's see. He's fearing the Mach Punch. We're just gonna keep Scalding. Because the thing here is, well, is Chansey has no recovery otherwise. So if Chansey decides not to heal against us... If Chansey decides not to heal versus us, then he's gonna have a tough time as well. Yeah, there's Toxic. Beautiful. And now he just loses. Because I click close combat here and then SUICUNE wins. Regardless. So... yeah, guys. So that's pretty interesting. Breloom, again, putting in the work here, man. I like it. I like it. Like, Breloom is Poisonal Breloom does so well in pressuring Chansey. If you are struggling with Wish Teleport Chansey and you use this Breloom set, you switch it in, and if you use a Wish, it's really difficult switching in something freely on this, unless it's a counter to Breloom. Because close combat Zen is just a lot of coverage, and obviously you have the grass coverage as well on you, which can come in clutch in some situations. Yeah, knocking out the Gallade as well. The Night Slash that was a roll, but the roll was heavily in my favor. It was like an 81% chance to knock him out there, which that was definitely good, of course. And yeah, Zapdos putting in the work there, getting off the Volt Switch. Whenever I got in Breloom, it's really scary for him. Obviously, he did have Skarmory, but we played to our strengths and yeah, pressured the Skarmory. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I am going to pause the video though, and we're gonna look for another one. Okay, guys, 1 second on the timer. Rapidash. For a second, I thought I saw a Rapidash there. For a second, I saw a SUICUNE there, and then the wings of Volcarona was hovering about. So I thought for a second there, I thought he was really using Rapidash, but it's okay. It's a SUICUNE, which is a bit less okay because SUICUNE is definitely annoying to face. I gotta say, my Breloom looks pretty juicy in this one. Like, getting up 3 close combats against the guy can definitely be nice. In terms of lead, what do we do? Do we just start it off with the Gliscor as he leads up Serp? Yeah, what can you do? I will protect once, because if he clicks sub, skill swap still goes through it, but I want to activate my orb. Don't want to get glare there. Because if he leaves Storms, it's 1 PP down. We have Zapdos into a Serperior, and this might be a defensive Serp as well. He does decide to glare me there, so I activate my shit there. So if I Toxic here, does he have Heal Bell on his team? Storm plus does too much. Go off that play, Nancy. Leaf Storm plus 4 does that much. I come in here. He's gonna do like 15, and he's gonna do like 31 is 45, and then I'm gonna do 45 again. I'm gonna be extremely low, and I won't be able to heal Chansey. But I am going to kind of need Zapdos. So we're gonna go Chansey here, and I'll use the skill swap there. Yeah, it's only 10. It's a defensive Serperior, so he's never gonna be able to do that. Watch this, guys. And if he switches out, it's 1 PP, so Technician gone. Cool. I'll get off my skill swap. So he decides not to go. It might be Defog Serperior to be able to get in this. He has no Technician, so his bullet punches will do very little damage to me. And is that Choice Bandit? I don't know. Gliscor versus a Scizor. U-turn. No defenses. That doesn't look Choice Bandit. I will go Chansey again. I can use skill swap on this too, and then get in my Suicune and start Calm Mining. Something along those lines. I just need to know if he has Ice Beam. So we're just gonna throw off a Toxic. Because even if he has Rest, he has 8 rests on this guy. So I will force him to rest, and then when he's asleep, I can utilize my Breloom to damage his team, because his switch into Breloom is really tough. It is really tough. Looking at the Serperior as well, it's a defensive Serperior. You only did 10% to my Chansey. Oh, there we go. So I missed my Toxic, which is really unfortunate. He's gonna swap out into a Scizor now. That really sucks. That really sucks. Because I'm losing Toxic PP, which I might need versus the SUICUNE. But it's good to know that the SUICUNE has Ice Beam. It is Swords Dance. I will just Stealth Rock once. It's Swords Dance Bullet Punch, so it's okay. Because my Zapdos should be able to completely wall this. So I get in Zap. I have a SUICUNE in the back as well, so I'm not too worried there. Yeah, and with leftovers, should have pretty good time. Gonna throw off a Hurricane. If he brings in the Tar, that's fine. Tar takes Stealth Rock damage. I get the Volt. And now I know it's Swords Dance U-turn. Probably Roost Scizor. I'm not gonna Volt Switch though. I could technically Volt Switch, but he might just U-turn against me, not fearing Heat Wave at all. And I don't want to switch into a +2 U-turn. But we do see Tyranitar coming in. Luckily, I don't take any damage from the Sandstorm. And I chip this guy. He has no recovery on his team. This is looking Assault Fest. It would have been beautiful if I did Volt Switch on the Tyranitar coming in. But yeah, we know he's Assault Fest for a fact there. We can Volt Switch. Get some beautiful damage here. Because this is all damage he's not recovering, guys. So what are the options? Ice Beam, Rock Tomb, those kind of things. Ice Punch. So I think the safest play would be the SUICUNE. Just to see. As he edges there. Max attack edge. Interesting. So I will... I don't know. If I go Gliscor, I might die to Stone Edge. I'm actually gonna make the Breloom play here. If he stays in, I get to attack him on the next turn. However, now I get to click Close Combat against him. And with the rocks up, he doesn't have many switch-ins. And I'm pretty sure he's not running speed on this, because my Hurricane did 0, Volt Switch. We can look at SUICUNE versus Tyranitar. I can confirm if he's max HP on the guy. Zapdos, defensive. Volt Switch did 12. Volt Switch did 12, guys. So let's max HP at least with the Sand. Spit Def. And it has to be looking like Assault Fest. Assault Fest maybe with max attack. That makes sense. I should be able to fire off a Close Combat there. Yeah, this is gonna do a lot to Serp. 48. Getting the healing here again. And he heals less with Synthesis here. So I assume Glare, Leaf Storm, Synthesis. And I assume he has Defog on this. Because he's running a Volcarona on a pretty bulky team. I'm just going to Close Combat again. Exactly. Because I still resist Ducktreo's attacks. But now with this gone, next time I get up rocks, they're staying up. They are staying up. So if he wants to trap me with Ducktrio, that's fine. Plus, I still resist the attack. Maybe I'll live. Probably not, but let's see. Why do you... Okay, I'll take this. Because I wouldn't be surprised if Earthquake knocks me out, guys. I'm at -2 defense there. I know I resist the attack, but if you're Ducktreo's max attack, I'm pretty sure I just die. Let me calc that real quick, guys. So I was at -2 defense. Oh, actually I didn't die. That's pretty great. We're getting in Chansey here. And yeah, it's not looking good for him, man. Breloom putting in so much work. Obviously, I can still lose to the Scizor technically. So what I'll do, I'll just soft boil there. Judging from that damage, he's defensive too. So we're just gonna soft boil up. Making sure this guy is nice and healthy. I can skill swap technically. Let me just skill swap. That way I can start hurricaning with Zep. So let's get in Zep now. Because if he U-turns on me, it doesn't matter. I can easily roost on Tyranitar as well because I'm faster. I know he's Assault Vest. Oh, you're that set. Okay. So he did 40 to me. I'm gonna Volt Switch here. And he decides to swap. And I'm just gonna bring in my Gliscor now and get up rocks. So he was 3 attacks on the guy. Pretty good to know. I can just Earthquake here. I don't need to go for rocks now because I just killed this guy. He just goes Folk, which is fine. We know this is a defensive Folk, so I will Stealth Rock here. Because my chance is full HP and it's a defensive Folk, like I said. So we are just getting up Stealth Rock. Like, one Quiver Dance is not going to make a difference, and if he gets a Fire Dance boost, it's not going to make a difference. But me getting up rocks is going to make a difference here. He doesn't Quiver Dance, he goes straight for Fire Dance, which is fine. He does get a boost there, so fortunate for him. But like I said, I get up rocks, so it's pretty good. Alright, we're getting Chansey now. I can hard swap my Zapdos into the Scizor next time. I didn't think he would have close combat there, to be honest. But now that I know he has close combat, I know SUICUNE can also beat him because he doesn't have Roost on the guy. I literally need to chip him. But yeah, if he switches out Volcarona now, it comes in on rocks, and a Gliscor is faster than him, which is already confirmed. SUICUNE might be faster than him as well, depending on what speed he's running. And my Chansey can't seem to hit Toxic, guys, because I missed one against this SUICUNE as well. It's really sad. It is really sad. Look at this. He's at +3, his special attack doing 27. That's what I mean. The defensive area is not really muscling through, unless I miss all my Toxic, of course. Unless we miss all our Toxics. But now I literally just Soft Boil spam. It's the only way you can muscle through me. And the funny thing here is, guys, I can still lose. I can still technically lose. But I will not take any chances here. So we're just gonna Soft Boil spam. Like, for instance, if he crits me on 1, Bug Buzz could have 2-hit killed me there too. And if I get him below half, he's gonna die to rocks. So I don't mind using my Soft Boils just to beat this. Like, he can Quiver Dance again, but he's gonna be below half. And he's roosting here. So I kind of forgot he has Roost, of course, but the poison is doing its work. He would have taken more poison damage if I hit the first one. But I can still Seismic Toes here. Goes for another Fiery Dance. He gets a boost, he might be able to kill me with Bug Buzz. He did like 40. Not gonna be enough. Yeah, he's gonna be on the ropes now, so we're just gonna Soft Boil again. He needs to Bug Buzz crit me here. But that means Volcarona dies. He needed to Bug Buzz crit me here. Or he's gonna go for another boost and try to do it with Bug Buzz then. Why I don't like his team, man. But that is gone, and if Scizor comes in, we go directly into Zapdos. So let's go directly into Zap. My Scizor, also, my Weavile also kind of useless, so I might just sack Weavile. No, it's leftovers on the guy. We're just vaulting here. If Tyranitar comes in, then I can get in my Breloom. Because I'll get more recovery, and that way I can get myself out of range of Suicune's Ice Beam. Because he revealed Ice Beam to us already. Could have technically roosted there as well, but he could have chose to go for close combat. I will still CC here, making sure Tar dies. Like I said, I still have Suicune. Which is important, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna need Breloom as well, so we're just gonna bring in Zapdos again. Because his Bullet Punch did like 24, I believe, last time. Or was that was with Technician, probably. Without Technician. So let's see if he knocks me out with Technician here. But I don't have a switch for him regardless, so I kind of have to make this play. He actually doesn't go for Bullet, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna sack Weavile here, because Weavile doesn't beat Suicune. And it doesn't really beat Scizor either. That way I can get a free swap on the next turn. Because he basically gave me an Ice Shard opportunity here, and that's gonna put him in range of Scald. So we're just gonna Ice Shard here. I get in Suicune. What I'm actually gonna do here, though. What I'm gonna do here is force the close combat here. Because he cannot really bullet against me. So we're gonna go into Gliscor. And if he clicks close combat on me, he's gonna be at -1 defense. Meaning that now I can knock him out with Scald. And now he cannot set up Swords Dances either. Because now Scald should be enough to knock him out with the -1. If Suicune comes in, I just make sure I Toxic the guy. Oh, that burn is bad, actually. But if I can force him to rest, and that's gonna be good enough, I guess. If I can force him to rest. So we're just gonna use Chansey here. I can use Skill Swap as well against this. At least he doesn't heal. So we can just use Skill Swap. And now I can Seismic Toe spam against him. Because all I need to do is force him to use Rest. This is how Chansey can beat Suicune 1v1, because he doesn't have pressure. If he clicks Scald on me, he actually uses 2 Scalds. Because we already saw Ice Beam, so we can be pretty confident. Let's see, he's at +3. We're just gonna Seismic Toes on Rest. Should be able to get in Breloom here. Yeah, we're not gonna play around either. Because I get one free bullet seed off against him. Plus, like I said, he doesn't have the... he doesn't have the pressure ability anymore, so he's gonna be way more easy to PP stall. But literally what I'll do here is just go for bullet seed. Once here. Doing 52. So back to film. I'm gonna go back into Chansey. Do that +3. He needs to ice beam me. Doing 0. And I would just go for Toxic again. Crits me there. I miss. Look at how many Toxics I'm missing, guys. That's actually insane. Like, worst case scenario, I will go into my own SUICUNE and I literally PP stall him because he doesn't have the pressure ability. Obviously, if I teleport, this could have been easy too, but he needs to keep in mind that... oh, okay. He needs to keep in mind that I took his pressure ability. So every time he clicks Scald, he clicks Ice Beam on me. It's gonna be painful for him. Get in this again. Gonna be one turn. If I get 5 hits, he dies, by the way, so... but he really needs to pray. But like I said, worst case scenario, I go into my own SUICUNE and I will win the PP stall war. I will probably start doing it now. Doing 50. Yeah, okay. Going to this again. I actually don't have his pressure ability. But trading Toxics here for his rest is still fine for me. Like, the moment he switches out, it's over because my Breloom lives one of his attempts. So we go for Softwheel again. This is where that extra roost does come in, but... obviously, if I switch in Breloom on one of those Ice Beams, that would be a different story, but it doesn't really matter. If I switch in Breloom on one of those rests... see. Okay. We're gonna go for the guaranteed win. I'm sorry, guys. I could have gone Breloom, but if I get... He is at plus... he is at +4 right now, so it can become a bit dangerous, because if he does crit me... because at least now I can catch up with my SUICUNE on his Scalds. Because I will win the PP stall war now. I will literally win the PP stall war. Because he doesn't have pressure. So I might start ending, like, he cannot win at this point. He already used a bunch of PP with SUICUNE. But I just need to make sure that I am full, basically, with this guy. Maybe I should have used one of those turns to heal Zapdos. A bit too late now, but I should have maybe used that to heal Zapdos. But keep in mind, he doesn't have the pressure ability. So he's gonna use 2 Scalds. Nice, now I can get to +6 and start. The moment he's out of PP, he's gonna lose as well. And like I said, I have more PP than him. I'm sorry, man. Giving him false hope. But I have more PP than you. And this is also a good opportunity to click rest. That way I don't have to use PP, because the moment I force out the Scizor, I literally go Zapdos, click Volt Switch. Because Scizor is going to be extremely low. Plus, Scizor doesn't do anything to me. So he does decide to swap here. Okay. And I will use one turn to burn a sleep turn, basically. Because it doesn't matter if he Volt Switches here. It doesn't matter if he U-turns here. He's unboosted there. So now I basically get to use Scald. I can damage the SUICUNE. And we can do the same thing again, but now I can start healing. And he decides to let his Scizor die, so I'll take that. Because now it's literally a SUICUNE left. And I just get in my chance, he clicks Skill Swap. Yeah, I literally go chance, he clicks Skill Swap. He cannot win. Plus, if I'm really that guy, guys, I can literally time stall him to 60 minutes. He cannot kill my Chansey SUICUNE combo. Because the moment Chansey runs out of PP, all I need to do is click Skill Swap so that he doesn't have pressure. And then sit there with my SUICUNE and he can do nothing. Like, what is he gonna do? Like, he finally notifies this. Really long battle, but yeah, really showing you guys the strength of Skill Swap. Like, removing the pressure and then using my own SUICUNE versus him, then you win 1v1 because he's gonna use extra PP. Decided to bring in the Scizor once against me. That's why the rocks were really nice against him. Yeah, definitely scary. If he had Roost on the Scizor, they could have been a bit more annoying, but then again, he wouldn't have close combat on his guy, because the close combat kind of... The moment I saw close combat, I knew, okay, I just need to chip him. It was smart of him going for those extra sword stances against my Zapdos. If I click Hurricane, he does die from the range he was at, but obviously I can miss. So going for the Volt Switch there makes more sense, because if I Roost... I believe he was at +2. If I Roost and he clicks Close Combat, my Zapdos just dies. So yeah, I kind of had to go like that, but... the Pikachu hunt... Well, I was nervous the whole battle. I did mistakes because of it. Whatever, man. At least... Not after you win. But... yeah, guys, like I said... We were just in control there. We were in control, obviously. Because I kept the pieces I needed against them. Like, my Chansey was healthy to come in on Volk. The moment I saw the set on Superior, I knew, okay, Chansey can easily wall this. So I was able to play a bit more aggressively. And yeah, Breloom does live Earthquake. Would have could have lived Earthquake from that amount of HP. So see why he reversal. Probably, I want to see how much. I cannot see how much HP I was at, but I believe I was at 70 something HP because the superior didn't attack me. So I healed off the superior switch and then I healed off killing the superior. So I believe I was at 70 something, and at -2 I don't die to Earthquake from the Duck Trail, like a jolly Duck Trail. So, but yeah, Breloom really shining again. Like it's so freaking good with Poison Heal, beating those bulkier teams. But yeah, guys, if you are interested in this team, check it out on Patreon. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe. We are close to 6K subscribers, guys. Would be an awesome milestone. Then we are over half for 10K subscribers, which will be the ultimate goal for us. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Peace out. Hope to see you next time.